Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Rama, and in today's video, I'll be talking about Gerald's last play missions, specifically End Product. This mission, a lot of people have been telling me in the comment section they have really been struggling with, and I won't lie, I died 2 times the first attempt on the mission because I didn't realize that there were going to be so many enemies that I had to fight. I think a lot of you were surprised as well. So today I'm going to be making a guide on how to complete this specific mission very easily. All you're going to need for this guide is either an Armored Kuruma, a Coquette D5, or a Duco Death. We're going to use the Armored Kuruma because I think everybody has this car at this point, and if you don't, the Duco Death is just as good, and it's absolutely free on Legendary Motorsport. The reason we need the Armored Kuruma is for its bulletproof capabilities. Now that we've pulled this car out of my garage, we're going to go to Play Job, Rockstar created, and we're going to go down to missions. Now the reason so many people are doing these missions this week is because you're going to make an additional $600,000 once you can complete all 6 of them. So it's pretty dang nice. So we got the last dose, and then we have the last play, and here we are, the 3rd mission, End Product. So this is the one that everybody has been absolutely hating. So as I said, first things first, get an armored vehicle. We're going to set it to hard mode. By the way, you don't have to set the missions to hard, although I don't really think it makes much of a difference whether it's on hard or normal. I'd probably just set it to hard mode, to be honest. So now we're going to spawn in. We can see my Armored Kuruma, which is right in front of me, and the game's going to say enter the Mule Custom. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to hop into the Mule Custom, and we're going to make our way over to the destination, which is 1 mile away. Now, one big bit of advice I can give you is when doing this mission, have your armor fully maxed out. Make sure that you have 10 out of 10 armor. It really won't matter with the strategy that I'm going to show here, but yeah, definitely having your armor stats maxed out is going to make your life a lot easier. So as I said, we got to drive a mile. Try not to crash the vehicle. When you crash the mule, you can see it takes a little bit of damage, as you'll notice on the corner there. So don't crash it. Drive a little bit slower if you have to. I actually failed my 2nd attempt on this mission because the mule blew up. If it takes too much damage, it literally just blows up. So you got to be really careful not to damage it throughout the mission. And yeah, that's just as simple as it gets. So we're almost there. Got to roll around 2 more corners here. I'm really trying my best to drive this thing as safe as possible. It handles so incredibly bad, but I guess it's not that fast, so it's pretty easy to control it. So there you go. Got 0.4 miles left. Here's the thing. If we go into our interaction menu, you can see under Manage Vehicles, the game allows me to request my personal vehicle. So even though I'm not driving it right now, once we make it over to the deal location, all I'm going to do is request my Armored Kuruma. We're going to drive it next to the Mule Custom, and then you can imagine, what we're going to do. We're just going to sit in the Kuruma and kill all the enemies. None of them have explosives. None of them have weapons that are going to be able to cut through the Armored Kuruma reliably. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring this vehicle right over to the deal location, and we're going to park it right here. Then we're going to go to Manage Vehicles and request my Armored Kuruma. As we can see, the game is going to spawn it over by me. There you go. There's my Armored Kuruma. So we're going to go take a quick jog over to the car. You'll notice that we didn't park the van at the exact script location yet. And the reason why is because I want to be able to immediately get into my Armored Kuruma as soon as we do that. So best way to do this, leave the van right next to the area you need to park it, and then we can bring our Armored Kuruma right over there. This is why, as I said, for beginners, this mission is really easy to do. These missions should not take a lot of time, as long as you think a little bit outside the box. So, let's see, there's the destination the game wants me to go, so let's drive the mule right over here. Does that count? Perfect, okay. So we have the mule, and now we just hop into our Kuruma. And that's it. That's literally as simple as the mission gets. Now we're just going to chill in the Kuruma, and as the enemies spawn, we can just kill them all inside the car. We should not take any damage. Our vehicle should not take much damage. There you go. We kill that guy. Take these guys out. I mean, I'll showcase the mission as we do it, but we're already killing quite a few people, as you can see. Shoot that guy in the back. I do need to upgrade some of my weapons, but, yeah, I mean, the enemies aren't doing too well right now. Oh, there's somebody on the roof there. Didn't even see that guy. Okay. Let's just get this guy. Okay. You can imagine, even if I wasn't in a Kuruma, if I was in a Duco Death, this would still be just as easy. The Duco Death is, once again, another incredibly well-armored vehicle. This is also great for leveling up, because every single time you get a kill, you obviously get some more XP, so in general, these missions are just great. Here we go. Oh, I missed my shots in this guy. You're just getting pepper sprayed until you die. Come on, reload. There you go. Got a couple enemies over here. And once again, as we can see, none of them stand a chance against me. Like, there's no way they're going to kill me. I have taken a teeny bit of damage in my armor. That's it. Take this guy out. Oh, there you go. We took a little bit more damage in my armor. Okay, we can chill right here. We can clear these two goobers. There you go. Alright. So far, the van has literally taken 0 damage. 0. We got somebody behind me. Let's see. Where is this guy? On top of the roof? Well, not anymore. We got another person on top of the roof? Well, not anymore. There you go. My max health just increased. We're just going to back my armor crewmer up so we can take out you, and you, and you, and you. This is so easy, dude. Okay, we got a bunch of enemy vehicles over here, which is totally fine. Clear that, clear that, clear that. I literally still haven't taken any damage. Okay, there you go. Take you out. We got 2 more people that appear to have spawned up here. So we got these 2 guys. Oh, and there's somebody on this ladder right there. Okay, well that was pretty easy. Shouldn't be too much longer of killing enemies. Once we take out these last few guys over here, we should be done with this. I'm going to try and move these cars out of my way really quickly, so when we have to drive the mule, it's not going to, you know, be blocking it. So there you go. That's the easiest way to do that. Got somebody there. Oh, there you go. We got a message from Gerald. So now what we have to do is take out some enemies really quickly so that they don't shoot up the van. There you go. As you can see, almost all the enemies are gone. We got 2 more right over here. So let's take out this guy, then we can hop out of the armored Kuruma, get into the mule. It did take a little bit more damage as we can see, but still nothing to freak out about. Alright, let's try and clear this guy, or at least if we don't clear him, we can just knock him down so he can't damage us anymore. Alright, so now we have to drive 2.5 miles till we make it to the destination. Now there's going to be a constant swarm of enemy cars that are spawning on us while we're driving there. And they're going to start spawning pretty soon. So you do have to be a little careful. But as long as you've preserved about half of the mule's health, you shouldn't have to worry too much. And weirdly enough, no vans are spawning on me right now, so I'm not going to complain. Let's keep on going. We're at 7 minutes on the recording right now, and there you go. We got the enemy vehicles that are starting to spawn. We'll just shoot at them as they spin out a little bit. Bro, this guy's annoying. Doesn't matter. We're still getting there. 2 miles left to go. As long as we keep driving and ignore them, they really should not be able to deal enough damage to me. However, it's kind of hard to keep driving when a car manages to slam into us at full speed. But at the end of the day, it's Rockstar NPCs. They're not very good at driving. They're not going to deal much damage to you. In fact, those ones already despawned. So we have another cluster of NPCs in front of us, which I simply just drive away from. We got another one over here. We're going to take a slight detour. There you go. Saves me from fighting them. 1.5 miles left. Either way, I think you guys get the point. This mission, yes, on paper, it is hard to complete. Oh my god, where is this Humvee going? What the heck? But yeah, like on paper, this mission is hard to complete. The first time I tried it, it was definitely a little challenging. But if you think slightly outside the box and you have an armored Kuruma, once again, completing these missions with an armored Kuruma is as easy as it can be. So I don't really think anybody should be struggling with these missions. They are beginner friendly. As long as you have an armored car, any of these missions are going to be easy to complete without breaking a sweat at all. We got less than 1 mile and then we'll be done. And because these are paying double money, even though it took me a little bit longer, around 8 minutes to do this mission in total, we're still going to make a lot of money in return for taking a little bit longer. And that's what's great about these missions. The longer you take, the more money you get. So normally if it only takes you 4 minutes to complete the mission, you might only make, you know, $36,000. But if it takes you 8 minutes, you might make $50,000, $60,000. So there's a big advantage there that comes with taking a little bit of extra time completing these missions. Once again, as we can see, the Mule Custom still has plenty of health left as well. We're only just below the halfway mark. So we're almost there. Come on. We're getting there. Now there's one final bit of the mission. When you make it to the destination, there's going to be a bunch of enemies that are spread all around, as you're going to see. We're going to take out all of these enemies, and then we'll be done. So yeah, that's really about as simple as it is. I actually don't even know if we have to kill them all. I think you just have to drive through the barricade, and then we'll be done. Alright, we got a little bit more RP there. And we are at the location. So you can see all the enemies that are lined up. We're just going to drive right through. And they're going to insta-kill me, dude. Okay. Well, that's just classic Rockstar logic. I guess pull out some snacks while you're completing that last bit. I can't believe that. They just insta-killed me. I had a decent amount of health, and they just went, nope, not anymore. I mean, as I said, it doesn't really matter. We can just take these guys out really quickly. There you go. There you go. And no more enemies. So it's not that big of a deal. And somehow that fence magically healed itself from when we just crashed through it. All right, let's hop back into the Mule Custom. Here we are. You can see it did take a decent amount of damage at the end because of the fact it got shot up there. But still, not a big deal. We completed this mission, our first try, and done. There you go. The mule has been delivered to the marked location. And that's it. That is the end of the missions. How much money are we going to make for this one? I am interested to find out. I'm hoping it's a lot of money, but we'll see. I don't know if we have to leave the area or not. Let's find out. Nope, I didn't think so. All right, mission passed, and we made $50,000. So, yeah, that's pretty solid, guys. I'm not gonna lie. We made $50,000 for something that took me 10 minutes. And then, you know, as I said, when you complete all of these, you're gonna make an additional $600,000. You do need to also do 1G's cash, but that's it. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.